Welcome back, guys. My name is Chris, and today we want to talk about what happened this week with the market selling off, GameStop running back up, and just everything that's been going on this past 2 weeks almost. So this is going to be the week of February 26th, which is going to be the Friday ending this week off. Market did close a little down, but at the end of the day, it's a pretty good buying day, So first thing I want to talk about is tech selling off. Tesla, which is biggest EV company right now, sold off about 12% for the entire week, putting it back down at about $669 per share, giving it a good opportunity to buy if you are not already invested into Tesla, which if you're not, you probably should be, because it's going to be essentially the biggest EV car company for the next 5 years. It does have competition up and coming, but that's going to take forever for them to catch up. By the time they catch up, Tesla is going to be already on another level. All right, after that, we have Apple. Apple came back down to 121 a share, bringing it back down to the price it split at. If you didn't already own Apple, definitely a good time to buy it at the split price. It did come down before, even to I believe 118, 119, probably even lower than that. I don't remember, but it is a good time. They were up to about 140 at one point, which is a $20 difference, which is pretty big. So if you don't already own Apple, I recommend picking up Apple now or doubling down if you already have Apple, because it's definitely a great idea, great company to have. They're diversifying into cars, they have their phones, computers, they're all over the place, and a great company to have in the portfolio. Again, we want to talk about GME, which is GameStop. GameStop soared about 100% in a day, which was bizarre why they're doing that again. I did watch the meeting with Wall Street's Bets, Robinhood, and everybody else, Citadel. The same day that they were in the meeting, as they were speaking, the stock of GameStop rose about maybe 5% that day, but completely sold off the next day. For some reason, again, I'm not 100% why. It did shoot up 100% in a day. It was trading at about 45 the day of the meeting. It is now trading at about $100 flat, somewhere around there. Again, if you guys are in that, be careful. You can get burned. As fast as it goes up, as fast as it's going to come down. I want to give a couple thoughts for next week. Some of the stocks we're looking at for next week. Definitely want to continue looking at Disney. Disney has some great potential upside. Their subscribers are consistently growing. They had surprising earnings where they were profitable even though parks were still closed. Most of their profitability came from Disney Plus, which is pumping out shows like crazy right now. Yeah, they have a lot of upsides. Parks are looking to reopen already. However, after ER came out, they did drop the first 3 days, I believe, and had a nice run up the fourth day, where it came up to about 195, I believe, almost breaking the 200 mark. But at the end of the day, they ended up selling off with the rest of the market, leaving it a good opportunity buy, because there's still so much upside. Once the parks can reopen, you have a lot of upside on that one. Also want to talk about Snapchat. Snapchat is reporting that they are going to have a profitable earning for the next couple years, which is great for the company itself. When that news hit, they ran up about $10. They were at 61, trading to 71, somewhere around that. But at the end, they did sell off with the entire market. However, everything came down. It wasn't terrible, but it just seems like a correction to the market. Everything's just been crazy high, and yeah, everything was just too high for some weird reasons. Maybe just because there's more people in the market now, with Robinhood bringing everybody in and all these other companies bringing more people in. But at the end of the day, the market is going to continue to go up. There's more people, there's more money into the market. People are going to continue to buy. It's currently the best asset class, the most liquid asset class at the moment, so it's probably the best. Another thing I did want to talk about is Bitcoin and Ethereum coming down. Bitcoin was hitting all-time highs. They hit 56. I believe they were close up to 58,000 at one point. Ethereum was close to 2,000. I believe they broke the 2,000 mark, but they both came back down. Bitcoin came down to like 40,000. Ethereum came down to about, I want to say 14, somewhere around there. So it's a $500 difference on that one, and like a $10,000 difference on Bitcoin. If you did not already own Bitcoin or Ethereum, definitely suggest getting into some of it. Don't put your entire portfolio into it. Put at least a small percentage of it into it. There's so much growth behind it. Regardless if you believe into it or not, it's going to continue to grow as more companies adopt it, as more companies put it on their balance sheet, and it's just going to continue to grow. It's definitely a great place to store your money at the moment. That with all the crypto stuff going on, NFTs blowing up, everything like that, it just has so much behind it, backing it, so much money already into it that's already backing it, that it's just going to continue to grow up. There's no way you probably won't see Bitcoin at 20,000 anymore. Like, you probably wouldn't ever see that anymore, which is kind of bizarre that it was trading at 20,000 like a year ago and people didn't want it then, but now everybody wants it at 50,000. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, that's gonna be my thoughts for next week. So keep an eye out for Disney, Snapchat, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I would definitely pick up Apple or Tesla if you didn't already have them in your portfolio. They're great companies to hold. Just wanted to talk a little bit about what happened this week with the entire market selling off. Did see more of like a correction than anything. There wasn't major news that hit that brought the market down as what happened last year, but at the end of the day, even from last year, we were able to recover and double. So if you didn't already have these stocks, definitely recommend getting into them now. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.